presumption of
I
randomness.
guess I have to talk to the boss too, what he says.
I can sympathize, Judge. All right, but best of luck.
Okay, Mr. D.
Yes, sir, Your Honor. The chief want to talk to you, Judge.
This is on Bustamante, Your Honor. This is the one I want to look into.
Oh, okay.
There are.
Have you talked to him yet?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Yes, sir. This doesn't involve a 16-year-old. I'm just asking. We maybe step out of the back. It's just some sensitive.
Yes.
Do you need it?
How long you go in custody? We don't want to release custody. I think a motion with you, she doesn't need it, I'm just changing. The release, we're doing the students. Let's do as many as probation will remove previous release of the way. And then for the student, and then it's like, time frame,
No, she's not working on it. Oh, no, they're taking them over to Harrison. You know, like, you know.
We're very, I was thinking stuff that the other people are coming to find out.
So that will be
Not well.
Yeah.
Or then would be where she would be.
What I need to say, I guess it's releasing.
Oh, they're following.
Getting the body.
You need that one.
It's not getting it.
I'm not gonna bring it up.
Yeah. It's on the Davis guy.
Okay, sure.
I think we should be all set to go. They sent over the paperwork to Harrison. I think they're filing.
Okay.
The release.
So what happens now is they'll file a special release instruction and then he's gonna get released tomorrow and they pick him up tomorrow because it's always the day after when they pick him up.
Okay.
But yeah, we'll get it done. We'll sign everything, huh?
We need to do a.
Bond?
The PR bond?
You need a releasing.
Yes, but for tomorrow. Right. We'll process the PR bond, but it gets for tomorrow. That's when they pick up.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay, so we're.
Yeah, I'm down with you. But this way,
I understand.
if they take him there and it now gets dismissed, right? As opposed to us waiting to see, oh, hopefully it happens.
We calling him.
Right.
Oh, yeah.
All right.
Yeah,
Thanks, Jeff.
great. Yeah, for sure.
Oh, yeah.
What, I don't know, how PCI is it?
Okay, Michael, are you ready?
Yes, Your Honor.
Juan, happy Friday, man.
May 9th.
Happy Friday.
I know. I've been getting this. We can do I'll see you the week after that. It's gonna be all the girls that have been here, so.
Are you gone next week, bro?
All of them. So they'll be Diana, Stephanie, and Eric. Ariel is Friday, and Stephanie won't be here Thursday, right? So probably Diana. So I would, they don't live together anymore. So, okay. Yeah, for sure. Thank you. Who's here mostly this week? Okay. But then today they have her, you know, 6 o'clock the ball. I'm sure. I'll forward you the email to you guys, because I'm gonna put her in Hopefully. Okay. Well, I'll see you the weekend. All right. Have a good one. You can chase her proxy on the PR board?
No, I didn't want.
Armstrong? Taylor? Armstrong? Yes. You're Armstrong, right? Yeah. I just want to make sure Davis, he's getting a PR file. Yeah, but we need to talk to the judge because he was down. Oh, is it sure?
No.
Yeah, so Yeah, I don't know, if he's like actually the sign.
We'll just see if he'll.
I mean, if he's gonna get a fair.
Yeah.
It's on me. They've already sent him down. So we can't sign the PR. Can you read?
We'll wait the signature.
Or reinstate, which one?
No, but if it still happens, if reinstate, they're gonna release them right now.
No, I'm gonna send everything like, hey, we can't release them.
Okay, yeah, not a problem. We'll reinstate them.
Okay.
Yeah.
Done, take-
Michael,
done. Yeah.
Yes,
You
Your
ready?
Honor.
okay.
Yes, Your Honor.
You're not gonna go.
No.
The last two comments I like about it.
But it happens, you know, the arrangement is shown. Like, it only has to.
Judge.
It always.
Do you want to confirm these amounts on the? So on Victor Lopez, that was the young man that was Miss
Lopez
Maria's-
is 6,001.
6,001.
Yeah.
And then Bustamante on his previous terrorist threat, he wanted to be 5,002, it was already at 2,501.
Yeah, 5,002. And then
Taylor, Jessica Taylor.
yeah. Okay, so Taylor, 5,001.
5,001?
Yeah.
Okay.
All right. Mr. Juarez, come up. You are on bond for criminal mischief. You've now picked up a new case. You now stand charged with driving while intoxicated. You're facing up to 6 months in jail and or a $2,000 fine. We are going to do probable cause. You have the right to remain silent. Anything you say can and will be used against you. You have the right to have an attorney present. If you cannot afford one, one will be appointed to you, sir.
The judge. On April 26, 2025, a law enforcement officer is on patrol and observed a motor vehicle run a red light and make a U-turn, nearly striking another vehicle in Harris County, Texas. Law enforcement officer observed the motor vehicle drive onto the curb of Richmond Avenue and initiated a traffic stop. The defendant passed multiple open parking lots and continued to drive. The defendant eventually pulled into a business parking lot. A law enforcement officer contacted the defendant and observed him to be eating fried chicken. The law enforcement officer asked the defendant why he didn't lower the window, and the defendant stated he didn't have any food and continued to eat. The law enforcement officer observed the defendant did not have a driver's license and was incoherent when asked to provide his name and date of birth. Law enforcement eventually identified the defendant by name and date of birth. The defendant continued to state, "I don't have anything unquestioned about his whereabouts," and standardized field sobriety tests were conducted. The officer observed 2 out of 6 clues in the HGN, 5 out of 8 on the walk and turn, and 0 out of 4 on the one-leg stand. Due to the defendant, 0 out of 4 on the one-leg stand due to the defendant being unable to perform the test. The law enforcement officer noted that on the walk and turn, the defendant did not turn around. He stayed still for approximately 30 seconds. The law enforcement officer explained the one-leg stand, and after the instructions, the defendant began performing the walk and turn. This occurrence happened again after the law enforcement officer tried to explain the one-leg stand another time. The law enforcement officer observed 2 unopened 6-packs of alcoholic beverages that were cold to the touch, and observed an empty fuzzball, and a 24-ounce can of Modelo beer and an empty Twisted Tea alcoholic beverage. The defendant refused both breath and blood. A blood warrant was signed and executed.
Mr. Juarez, I'm going to find that there's enough probable cause to go forward with your case. You said he doesn't have a license, right?
There's a number here, Your Honor. I'm not unsure if that meant that he did not have the license at the time.
I don't mind running it, please.
Yes, Judge. Your Honor, he does have an eligible driver's license.
I'm ordering you not to consume alcohol, illegal drugs, or unprescribed controlled medication. I've ordered you not to pick up any new cases, not to violate conditions of bond, and you have repeatedly done that. As a result, I am now revoking your bond on the first case, and you will go to jail today. And I'm going to tell you, you violate conditions again, I'm going to make the bond so high your head will be spinning. Do you understand? You're not to consume alcohol or illegal drugs, and I will put a scram on your ankle so I know that you're not consuming. Do you understand?
Your Honor, if I may,
Yes, sir.
on the first case, the court previously was testing Mr. Warwares 2 times a week, and he was doing pretty good on that for an extended period of time. In lieu of revoking his bond, would the court consider going back to biweekly testing?
No. He picked up a serious case. He has alcohol in the car. I mean, he's allegedly consuming while he's driving, you know? I would figure that it's damn elementary that you're not to have alcohol in the car while you are driving. And there are multiple open containers, cold to the touch. No, I have to show you that we mean business. And me letting you go again when you have multiple violations, it's not going to happen. You go to jail. Yeah. Then did he get a PR bond on the DWI too?
We do, let's.
Set the bond at $100.
You got a.
Hey, 5,001 on both. I don't know what we're gonna do when he bonds out, Michael, as far as testing now. I don't know. But
I understand, Judge.
I'm gonna order him not to drive as well. I mean, he's got alcohol in the, no, it's not gonna happen. So, okay. He's gonna auto-populate for Monday, Michael. So, if you just wanna, come by Monday, we'll go from there,
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay, thanks,
Thank
bud.
you, Judge.
Take care.
You still want to put the random drug testing?
Yeah. Oh, a lot. Echigoin. Deputy Echigoin, please don't send Juarez down because I need to talk to him, okay?
He's on, back here, he's up here. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes. We want to bring Bustamante out for the,
Yeah, do you mind bringing Mr. Bustamante, please? Yeah.
We've got the, it should be on file now.
Okay, we'll get it done.
I don't see them. That's-
You said 78.
I just don't have this.
You still have that? I'll finish that. You know, it's like, but I'll finish that.
sir, you not say nothing. Nada.
No.
Free trial. But I'll probably
Mr. Bustamante, I know that there are two sides to the story. I get it, right? That's why we have trials. But in the interim, we ask you to do several things. And when you don't, there are serious consequences. Number one, we ask you to show up. On your first case, you failed to appear just in and of itself, and we had to issue a warrant for your failure. We issued bond conditions on that as well. Those conditions were also broken. You've now picked up a new case. I want you to understand something and listen and hear me clearly. Mr. Bustamante, I want you to listen and I want you to hear me clearly. Because what I'm doing now is I'm putting orders of protection on both of your cases. And if you violate these, you are looking at two more very serious violation of a protective order case. That in and of itself is the capital murder of misdemeanors. Do you understand? You violate conditions on that, I can have a hearing to hold you at no bond.
I understand 100%, sir, Your Honor.
The only thing I am asking you to do is do not have contact with either of the complaining witnesses in these cases. I don't care if they're relation. I don't care if there's no relation. I don't care who they are. Do not have contact. And when I mean no contact, I mean no contact of any kind. No phone calls, text messages, social media, emails, Snapchat, whatever, maybe smoke signals. No means no.
It's a problem, Your Honor. It's not a problem.
So this is now an order that identifies both Bustamantes as protected individuals. You cannot communicate with them. You cannot commit an assault, commit an act in furtherance of an offense under section 42.072 of the Texas Penal Code, which is the stalking statute. You cannot threaten, harass, communicate with a third party to try to communicate with them. You cannot be in possession of a weapon or go within 200 feet of where they live or where they work.
I understand, Your Honor. I got 7 kids, and those are not the oldest ones. I'm a good daddy.
Don't talk to these two.
I understand, Your Honor.
This order only applies to these two. Don't use the other kids to try to have contact with these. If you do,
We all live together. Right.
now you don't.
Right. I'll go to Mom's house.
Best go somewhere else because they're going to inform those kids now that you're not supposed to be there or have contact with them.
That's not a problem, Your Honor.
All right.
The first one, my daughter, she doesn't live here. She ran away with her husband. Whenever she called the cops, she wasn't even at the house.
I don't
I'm sorry.
want you to have contact with them. I'm not asking you much. You've already picked up 2 cases. You pick up a third, I'm going to blow a gasket.
That's the problem. You got it.
State, is there anything else?
Yes, Your Honor. There are allegations of drug use too. We would ask for rating your analysis.
Okay. You're not to use alcohol, illegal drugs. I'm going to randomly test you. If I find that you're using, likewise, I'm going to revoke these bonds and we'll put you back in. As it stands now, you are a flight risk. I'm not going to give you a PR bond. So what'll happen now is we're going to put you back. I've got your bond set. If you have someone that posts your bond, then you must abide by these conditions.
My daughter, my daughter.
I've given you a lawyer. You need to talk to the lawyer. You have the right to remain silent. Everything you say, they're going to sit there and they're going to type it to use it to prove your guilt. Just don't say anything. I'm telling you what the expectation is. So if you do get out, you don't pick up a third case.
I have a question.
What's your question,
Ask
actually?
the lawyer.
Okay, so, okay.
Let's step aside, step from
I
Jeff.
have a question.
Did you need to see him, Judge? I'm gonna have him sign. Did you see Gino again?
Yes.
Come here, Hope.
No driving. You will be signing an affidavit promising me you're not going to drive. You understand? Okay.
He's good. He's fine.
All right.
Judge, for Bustamante, do you want state conditions or?
No, with you, because we need to make sure that he's not using. So no alcohol, no drugs, GPS monitor prior to release, no going within 200 feet. Okay,
We're good, Judge.
you good? Okay, all right, Mr. Bustamante, you know what's expected of you from now on. That's it?
Thank you,
Okay,
Your
so we need him to sign conditions
Yes,
with
sir.
Roxanne whenever she's ready.
You can come up here so I can.
I'm not equivalent, I want to go.
Sir, please.
I don't want to go to jail. Both charged at the same time. I think both together.
It's the address.
For the same thing.
He gave us to sign, just.
Your approach, Judge.
Please. Hi, Juan.
Hey, Judge. I was appointed on Marvin Avila this morning, Judge.
Can you trust her or not?
He's on bond.
Oh,
So I understand that there was magistrate's conditions that were done onto it. But I understand that
all he did was no contact, no weapons, and he's not doing anything now. So hopefully we can either work full-time, get into school, or do something. Basically, he's, doing something.
they did the RIP this morning. The person says that they just called the police to get things sorted out, but that they didn't want to press charges onto it. So the state had asked for no threatening, harassing it. That's what's already on there. And then
I ordered no contact, but have you guys reached out to the complaining witness in this case?
they did, the RIP's done. And then the message between Sebastian and them.
Judge, the state's willing to agree to threatening or harassing and to remove a residency restriction.
Okay. Come up.
¿Quiere que le traduzca? Le voy a estar traduciendo lo que diga el juez. Así que,
Two things.
dos cosas.
I want you to
Quiero
understand
que entienda usted.
that I've had to take in a bunch of people in jail today
Ha arrestado a varias personas en la fecha de hoy,
because they continue to violate conditions.
violando las condiciones de fianza.
I've already warned you
Ya te di la
about
admonestación
whether you
tocante
interfere with permission and what the
con las
consequences if you're not.
consecuencias si no sigue las reglas.
I will modify the
Se
conditions.
lo voy a modificar las reglas por ahora
Threatening or
para que
harassing
no tenga
contact.
contacto amenazante.
You need to understand what is threatening or harassing.
Que es,
Doesn't matter what you think.
no es lo que usted piensa,
It is what they perceive.
es lo que ellos perciben ellos.
If I go like this, is
Yo
that
voy así.
threatening or harassing?
Es amenazante?
It is.
Sí es.
Land you in jail.
Y lo puede estar en la cárcel rápidamente.
Is there a protective order in this case? Yes, there is a protective
Hay
order.
una orden de alejamiento,
Right, so we'll modify that.
va a ser modificada.
Mr. Avila,
Señora Ávila,
when people have too
cuando la
much
gente
time on
tenga
their
demasiado
hands,
tiempo en su tiempo,
they
en sus
become
manos,
self-destructive.
entonces empiezan a destruir ellos mismos. ¿Qué edad tiene usted?
21.
21.
You're 21 and
Tiene
you're doing
21 años y
absolutely,
no está haciendo nada.
that's not gonna work.
No es aceptable.
I want you to be a
Quiero que usted sea una persona productiva, sea trabajando o esté en la escuela.
and I'm going to bring you back with
Y
an
vamos a regresar
sure.
en las próximas semanas para verificar qué
Do you
es lo que está
understand?
pasando. ¿Entiende usted eso?
Right.
Yes.
All right,
Está bien.
Steve.
No, todavía no, señor, porque va a firmar las condiciones. ¿Ok? Entonces tome asiento hasta que ellos pasen
Thanks,
sus
Juan.
nombres. Thank you.
We'll modify everything now.
Judge, you ready to go over a few?
Give me 1 second. Let me do all I have
Oh, yeah.
a ton of bail orders.
And I told him.
Yes, yes.
Yeah. I'll. I can. All this one, so 90 days, and then 2 days, 30. And then stop one, and serve the man 9 days. They, when you stay this Sunday.
Should I not have? On 13. Oh, on the. Oh, I actually, I assume, yeah. Okay. I got you. Okay. Yeah, she's here, man, I mean, there's. Yeah. I don't able to verify that, well, I'm sure it's in here, so that's how we go in the end. I'll be down here, if you didn't get something, I'm not, you know. Figure out how to use it. If there are conditions, like everything conditions and. I don't find that about it. It says it like, okay. I understood what the conditions were. No. I'll be.
Yeah,
This is the line, this part. Yeah, but keep an eye on. I know that it's hard, I'm sorry. I should do like this 9-6-30. I will. All right, good. So just men. What? I see that on the sign. Yeah. Yes. See, Spanish. So, Spanish about alcohol, certainly not sure reasons, but. Yeah, so it's like. Did we already approach it now? If you want to be, not with my excuse,
Active. Driver's license,
Okay, so I've done it on Bustamante, I've done it on Juarez, there's Taylor, right? It's next.
Bustamante, Taylor, Juarez, and Lopez.
Lopez, right, okay, so let me do,
And Juarez, you wrote.
Ramirez?
just the first. Yeah.
Just looking at members. Friday, I have a tough question. It's about the weekend. So I already get the English probation over, but because it's not. I included on. 9 days, 3 events, starting this Friday, Last Friday, it's Friday, and it's, 5 days, so they have 2 information relations. And then. So I did all the but now that he's here, it's going to. I'm going to the current. And possibly up again. Yes, yeah, I'm already gonna, yeah. For him change the dates.
Were you saying something, Story?
Yes.
Talk to me.
We took somebody off the ODL last week or the day we were in trial. Is it okay if I push the interlock removal order for him?
Sure.
Okay, just wanted to make.
Okay, Vic, you ready? Yeah.
Top of page 1, step for bond forfeiture, to appear.
So 5,001.
BO?
Yeah. Hey, I forgot to tell you, Roxanne, on Taylor. That's the one with the murder, with that. So, GPS prior to release. This time, same curfew, 7 to 7. No drugs, no alcohol, random UAs, no weapons, please. I don't know if they sent her down already, but, you sent Taylor down?
Okay.
Yeah, so we're keeping the magistrate
Yeah,
basically the same. We're just-
basically same conditions, so, right, so she already knows. I just want to make sure it's there prior to release.
Yes, ma'am. Okay. Oh, like an extra entry would come.
Ms. B, do we need a reset on this garage? So market.
He'll auto-populate for money.
It's gonna be that, and I will prepare. He's not in the she's in course 6.
Okay, you ready? Who's next?
So I'll leave her notes for next Friday when he comes in.
Yes, to the friendly. Well, she's not talking.
Okay.
Okay, Vic, who's next?
Next judge is, page 8, Coleman. Set for being found to appear to 3 bonds posted.
10,003.
Okay.
Oh, so leave it on the notes and share. Okay, I can should be.
Yeah. Yes.
So I'm gonna try to do these entries.
There's probably we can assume.
Let them know before they start making phone calls and emails like, hey, what's going on? Yeah. No.
Okay, who's next?
Next, page 10, Lewis. Set for Raymond shall to appear first time.
2501.
Page 11, Nate,
2501,
on both.
yeah.
Page 14, Morales.
2501,
Page 16, Rex.
5,000, no, 2501.
Page 17, 18.
Sixtos,
Yes.
same thing, 2501 on both.
All right, Judge, that's it.
All right, we still have this gentleman.
Yeah, do you want to put the amended bond right there so you can write?
No, but-
Take out the address restriction?
Oh, yeah, okay.
Reyes.
Still waiting on state bond.
Hey, did you guys file conditions on DS, no threatening or harassing, no weapons? I'm sorry, Avila. Okay, I think other than that, we're done.
Hey, Liz, what about the two no cases that you know about? Come on.
No, I'm the. We don't come on, it's right.
Judge, I put two out of county disposal orders in there.
Got it. Blaze, also there's a motion to adjudicate. Do you mind signing it for Gonzalez?
Yeah, I signed it.
You did? Okay.
Yes, I think I need to sign it, Judge. Sign it.
Still put the same amount, is it already is?
What? Yeah, just leave it there.
Okay.
All right.
All right, we're done.